Your hometown hosts something that we see from time to time and know a little bit about, the Highland Games.
Right. Crieff. I come from this tiny, beautiful town in Scotland called Crieff, just before the Highlands starts. It's a very little old market town from the olden days, and it's a very beautiful little place to visit. And we have a Highland Games, like many towns in Scotland. There's a heavyweight competition that there's a season for it, you know, and it tours around all the little towns of Scotland.
Oh,
and the heavyweight is an old... It must have been dreamt up by a couple of drunk shepherds up a hill or something. You know, you know what we should do? We should pick up that telephone pole and throw it in the air.
That's the one.
Come on.
Oh, here we have it right
this
here.
Guy.
We got like Roddy Piper throwing
This is called tossing the caber.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What's the idea there? To throw it as far as you can?
The idea is that you have to pick up an enormously heavy telephone pole, which is called a caber, and they're weighted. There's different weights. They put lead in them and stuff if they're not heavy enough. They have to be soaked in water so they're even heavier. And then you've got resin on your hands. You have to shunt it up into your hands like this. And then, with it balanced on your shoulder, walk forward enough to throw it in the air, and so it hits the ground and goes over itself. But that's not it. That would be hard enough. But the way they score it is it has to fall at 12 o'clock, you know?
Oh, straight down?
So, and if it's off a bit, it's 2 o'clock, it's less points. If it's 1 o'clock, it's... So it's a very complicated and interesting sport to watch.
You know what? It's a beautiful sport to watch. It's beautiful.
It's like... Yeah.
It's the complexity, the rhythm, the elegance.
It's beautiful, yeah. It's just brute strength. It is fun, but there's the hammer throwing and all kinds of stuff. We're
going to take a quick break. Maybe we'll go outside, we'll chop down a pole and we'll throw it across the street.
I was hoping you might have a pole to throw.
Ewan McGregor is here. We'll be right back.